Hey everybody, HMV here, playing more Kerbal Space Program, and today, ideally, we're going to the moon, but first, we've got to take care of our 3 tourists. And I reloaded the ship into the VAB to try to figure out what was wrong, and I realized instantly what was wrong. Kerbal Engineer had told me previously, and I don't know if it was an earlier version, if I've upgraded it, I honestly don't remember. So many mods are coming out so quickly, I honestly have no idea. But, yeah, it told me I had over 2,000, and now I have under 1,500. So I'm going to make a couple changes to this guy here. First of all, I'm going to take off the heat shields, because let's face it, oops, I forgot. That's not the top of the ship. There we go. The root part is actually this command pod. We don't need them. They're not helping, and they're just adding extra weight. And also, I'm going to add, I think, one more fuel tank. Let's see if that gets us over 2 grand. There we go. This should get us up into the atmosphere and back down. I think I've already set the crew. I did. So let's go out to the launch pad. And again, let's cycle down on the 3 hopefuls here. Let's see if they're anything more freaked out than they were before. In 3, 2, 1, launch. And they seem pretty happy. Maybe their last experience. Oh no, Cathrice is starting to get kind of scared. But anyway, Jeb's got him, and he doesn't look crazy at all. Maybe that's why they're scared. They're like, where is this maniacal laughter coming from? I've got a bunch of new mods up here. Some of them, for some reason, aren't doing this. I also added an engineer on here so I can see my apoapsis without going to the tracking station, which is always nice. We should be able to just thrust straight up without worrying about anything. I honestly don't remember what these are. Oh yeah, these are the ones from Regex. This is the heat, and I kind of wish that the heat display wasn't quite so red. And this is the drag. You see that we're experiencing drag on the front of the ship, but hey, that's what you expect. We've got the alternate toolbar here, which I need to modify. I want to replace the other toolbar with it. Replace stock resources. There we go. We don't want the stock resource bar. We want the real one. But here, oh wait, well, we're at 54. Actually, I need to accelerate up here. I want to get just above 70 here. 72 should be fine. We should get out of the atmosphere. We shouldn't experience too much drag because we're going straight forward. What we're going to do here is when we leave the atmosphere, we're going to fall back down, and as soon as we start to see reentry heat, I'm going to kick the rest of the rocket into gear, use up the rest of the fuel, then kick it off and hit the chutes. That's the plan. Why are you guys freaked out? You paid for this. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe they're realizing that this isn't as fun as they thought it would be, and they're like, why did we spend all this money? But hey, you got 2 flights out of it. I've also got Kerbal Alarm Clock installed. I've got HyperEdit installed, which I don't really have any plans to use, but it's always nice to have. And of course, ambient light adjustment. As always, I love Kerbin. Kerbin looks so cool. I do wish there were clouds. Maybe I'll try to install environment visual enhancements. It's just, it was never updated to 0.90, and I'm concerned that it's not going to update to 1.0 very well either. There we go. They're in space, and they're still not happy. Stealing she's got a steely resolve. Maybe that's where she got her name from. But, we are out in space. They are happy. We have achieved suborbital flight complete. You guys are welcome. We needed the money. We are now falling back down. I think if we don't see any re-entry effects by the time we get to, say, I don't know, 1,000 meters per second, I will hit the... Let's actually get our surface up. I actually don't know how aerodynamic this thing is anyway. I'm going to slow down time because we are coming down fast. I'm trying to keep it right in the airflow. We are going to land to the west of Kerbal Space Center, which is fine. Oh, we're seeing heat. Let's kick off this fuel. I hit the chutes, even though they won't go. Now we've disconnected everything from each other. I could have put parachutes on the rocket, but oh well. But we're fine, we're slowing down. The chute should kick right about now, and boom, we got 2 happy Kerbals. 2, I think Alina might have pooped her pants. But Cathrice, I'm sure she's happy. Oh yeah, look at that. See, she's like, I think Jeb is Jeb is rubbing off on her a little bit. He's like, look at how awesome this is. You know what? This is actually pretty awesome. Okay, I'll meet you on the ground. And touchdown. Okay, Jeb. Roll yourself around a little. Oh, we're still in time warp, I think. Go ahead and let's try this here. EVA, yeah, so we still have flying over science to do. Flying over the grasslands. Go ahead and keep that data. We don't have in the grasslands data to do because he's already gotten it. And your ship is rolling away. Let's try that new clamber button. Actually, I think you'll be able to just... Oh! I'm not so good at the controls. Okay, maybe just spamming F and B. Okay, maybe we should get in front of it. Oh. Hey, jumping no longer makes them fall over now. Okay, get it in front. Oh, F to climb. Oh, that was pretty sweet. Oh, that was awesome. Did you see that? Okay, go ahead and get on board. We shouldn't need a crew report. Oh, override existing crew report. Oh, that's right. I took one on the way up. Go ahead and EVA again. Let's go ahead and take the data. Get back in. Oh. Now take a crew report. I guess we've gotten this one as well. We have. Okay, not a big deal. Okay, we got 50 science total. We completed some contracts. We're going to complete a couple more. Let's go ahead and recover this. Oh, yeah, look at all this money we're getting. Look at all the money. Bling, bling, bling. Oh, look at it. And rep and rewards and rep and rewards. Okay, we have $300,000 for our moon effort. Let's see if anybody's going to pay us to do anything else. Okay, we're definitely going to fly by the moon at some point. Oh, the island airfield's back, so that means that's good. So these just keep coming back and forth and back and forth. Science data from space around Kerbin. I'm sure we can do that on the way to the moon. Test the stack decoupler at the launch site. I'm sure we can do that. 4 tourists want to fly by the moon and Minmus. Yeah, that's a little bit advanced, I think, for our thing. Fly by Minmus? Nah, not going to happen. 2 people want to take a suborbital flight of Kerbin. Well, we just did that. I guess we could just do this. Wow, 60 grand. Oh, they want to fly by Minmus. Well, that's annoying. And then explore the moon. I guess we're going to accept this contract because we're going to the moon. And that should be good. Like, we made over 100 grand just accepting those contracts. In order to get to the moon, I honestly don't know what we need. Fuel lines would be nice. We don't even have enough science for fuel lines. Struts would be nice. I think this is going to be a pretty bare bones mission, to be honest. We can only unlock one of these 3 things. This plane stuff really isn't going to help. Before we can do surveys, we need at least this node. Because we've already got one of the cockpits, don't we? Yeah, we've already got this cockpit. So if we can get this unlocked, we'll be able to make basic planes with the basic wheels. I love that there's wheels in the tech tree. I thank you. Thank you, squad, for putting wheels in with the first plane parts you get. And honestly, I don't know if we even need struts for our first moon mission, if it's just a Kerbal going up there. We definitely don't need this big thing, because there's nothing to attach to except for this, which doesn't have anything to attach to it. The only thing these things can attach to is each other. Well, I mean, they can attach to other things, but they'll look stupid. And the whole point of having an adapter is so it won't look stupid. But anyway, so I think we're gonna take our science. I think we're gonna try to build a ship without anything. We're gonna save up and try to get fuel lines, because fuel lines make everything better, and it gets us bigger fuel tanks and stuff. We could actually. This costs 45, so that'll give us 6. So when we come back from the moon, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go to the moon. We're gonna get some science. We're gonna come back. And we're gonna unlock these 2 things so we can do some surveys. That's the way it's gonna work. Okay. I have decided. So let's go ahead and back out, and I'm going to build my moon return vessel, and I will be right back. Okay, I have built the ship. In order to build the ship, I had to buy the stability research node so I could buy the AVT1 winglet. And I also bought the decouplers, the sideways decouplers. I also had to upgrade the vehicle assembly building. You might notice it's a lot bigger than it was last time we were in here. And I also had to upgrade the launch pad out front in order to hold this behemoth. Very small behemoth, but a behemoth nonetheless. I've tested it. I'm pretty sure it'll make orbit. It has almost no control. The only control it has until these boosters are all done is these things. I don't know why I'm explaining it to you when I could just launch it instead. We are going to put in here, I have named people. I decided to save some money. Instead of hiring people, I'm just renamed the first 4 Kerbals. You get their bonuses and their skills and everything. But Yarmethian, you are an engineer pilot, so you're actually going to be flying this thing. I changed this so that it makes it easier to see. You would have been an engineer in the regular game, but you're an engineer pilot, and Liowen is a scientist engineer. Liowen is going up because his job is to reset all the experiments. We have a thermometer in here. We have a mystery goo, and we have a science bay, or science junior, I should say. Sorry, and Liowen can reset the science junior and the mystery goo, which is pretty freaking awesome, I think. Let's go ahead and save this bad boy, and we are going to launch. And let's turn off the HUD, because we don't need that right now. And just so you two know, and everybody else knows, there are no takebacks. So if you guys die, you're dead. I will put you back on the bottom of the list, so you can come back later. But if you die, that is literally it. So, in 3, 2, 1, launch! Very nice. I think we're going to do the material study. And we'll keep it, and the temperature scan, and we'll keep it. I don't know why the mystery goo is not available as an experiment, but I can't open this bay to test it. Now, we've already naturally gone over to the right a little bit, the right being east. It's a little bit earlier than I was hoping. I'm not going to lie. But at least it's east and not like north or south or west. I think we're actually doing okay. We're doing okay. Our apoapsis is at 6. We're at about 80 degrees. I think we're fine. I'm actually going to kind of pull it down a little bit now. And like I said, the only control I have is in the command pods. So this thing could flip out of control and be completely oh boy. I'm pushing down as hard as okay, there we go. I've saved it. Yeah, we're actually doing pretty good. This is actually better than my test launches. We can do a crew report. Keep it, and an EVA report. No, it would be a PR nightmare. Yeah, we definitely need to be tilted over more. We're still not high enough in the atmosphere to risk pulling too far out of straight ahead. But this is so far a really, really good launch. I'm liking this. I actually wonder if we got those mystery goo reports already, which is why they weren't showing up. Yeah, we're gonna get suborbital here, just on this launch. I think I'm just gonna let these guys burn out. There we go. Kill the engines. There they go. Look at that. Oh, that is just sweet. You gotta love that. Okay, that's probably going to be the cover of the episode. Okay, now I think we could probably do an EVA report now, but we already have the EVA report. Let's get into orbit before we screw around with going EVA. Let's go ahead and add a maneuver, and we've got precise node back. I love precise node. Let's snap it to our ascending node, which isn't what we wanted. We want to snap it to our apoapsis. Then we need to crank it out here and see what this is here. That's going to give us an apoapsis. We just basically want to get our periapsis above 70 here. Just right around there is probably fine. Let's see what this is. It says it's a 39-minute burn. Obviously, it's wrong. Now, this engine here that we have is a what do you call it? I don't know the names of them yet. Swivel, I think, is the name of it. It says it's 1140, which is a lot more than I was hoping it would be. But stage 2, yeah, we're gonna get in orbit, and it's gonna help us get to Moon. Yeah, we'll just have to burn it to orbit. Time to node burn. Oh, we're already over it. Oh, this is cool. We're actually doing a lot better than I thought. I forgot we had a third stage here. Yeah, I thought we were eating into our get to moon stage, but we're actually doing really well. This stage here has enough Delta V in it to get to moon and slow down there, and we're not going to need the whole thing. I'm thinking that when we get this thing to about 60 kilometers off the surface, ditching this engine so that we don't have any space trash. We could actually do something a little bit cooler. We're going to get this up to 65 kilometers. That's what we're going to do. Now, we still have 316 meters per second, so we might as well use that to our advantage here. Yeah, we're still getting little bleeps and bloops, so we're going to ignore those. Because at 65 kilometers, we're not going to lose any what do we call it, velocity due to drag. It's just not going to happen. So, if we rotate this bad boy like this, and at our periapsis, add a maneuver, just burn all of our fuel like this. What I'm doing here, though, is I'm completing this burn and kicking this engine away while we are still in the atmosphere. The reason being, I can justify deleting this thing because it would eventually burn up in the atmosphere. Because I'm not going to, like in all my series, I'm not going to delete anything until I can say for sure that it would crash into something. So there goes that. Let's kick it away. Now we've got this phase, and now we can plan our moon journey here. And what it looks like we're going to do is burn around here. I didn't want to warp to there, actually. I guess I can just do this and cancel warp. I want to add a maneuver. And whoops. Let's see. How does that do for us? That's actually really good. That would be a collision. And see, it's only 778, and normally it's about 860, isn't it, to get to moon? So we just saved ourselves 100 off of the other maneuver. So let's get ourselves aimed at this thing. We also have a limited but high amount of electricity because I brought 2 batteries with us in this service bay. And actually, now that this is here, Lyon, our scientist here, is going to hop out. He's got a job to do. And that job involves opening this bay here. Oh, that's sweet. He can do it EVA. Open the bay. Come on. I'm actually going to observe the mystery goo here. Come on. Must be controlled by a scientist. You are a scientist. Uh-oh. Did I screw up? Maybe Lyon, maybe I screwed up and Lyon is actually the pilot and I'm wrong about this. Scientist/engineer. I wonder if because I changed this to scientist/engineer, if the game isn't seeing he's a scientist. I'm going to pause and modify my thing back and exit out of the game, and I'll be right back. Okay, Lyon is now an actual just regular old scientist. Let's see what that does for us here. Hop on out. So turn on your EVA pack. And see now. Observe the mystery goo. Aha! So you have to actually be named scientist. Now, we've already gotten this mystery goo, so I'm going to reset that experiment. Because it doesn't... You know what? Might as well. Let's observe it. Let's take it. And then he can restore it, which is awesome. And they didn't fix the thing on here, so let's go ahead and take this data. Log the temperature. Keep it. Take the data. Now stick your head in the Science Junior like you have to do. Oh, it's not your head, it's your feet. For some reason, your feet have to be close to the Science Junior. Collect the data. And then restore it. Let's get you back in here. And let's go to the moon. We have a maneuver node. Let's go ahead and warp to it. Let's turn on the nav HUD, shall we? 2, 1, 0, go. And I am going to try the new chase cam because it's supposed to be awesome. And it is, actually. I kind of like that. Just change this to be it so it's honest there. I'm not sure exactly what it does. But hey, anything new, right? Anything new is fun. Also, you'll notice that Yarmethian has gained the ability to hold prograde, which I'm actually going to do, and also hold retrograde. And he's gotten that since we have started. The reason for that is because I have a mod called... I don't remember the name of it. I should have looked this thing up. I didn't realize it was going to happen. It's by Magico, and it's linked to on the thing. It allows Kerbals to upgrade in the field. I really like it. I like that concept. I wish I had it last game. I know somebody else does it. I think. Oh, who is it? There's another modder who has one, and I know he watches, but I don't remember who it is. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's a collision with Moon, which I'm going to say is bad. Let's go ahead and focus view on the Moon. Let's burn a little bit until... Oh, wait, we're going the wrong way. Let's hold retrograde. Why not? I use the time warp trick to make up for the fact that my Kerbals are very over-exuberant in their duties here. Let's get this up to, say, 12. Or 13. That's fine. Okay, we're going to go right to regular stability assist, and actually going to turn that off to conserve power. We're also, I think, going to aim ourselves north to give Liowen a slightly better time. And Liowen, you got to hop out and do some experiments. Liowen, you broke the materials bay. I can see inside. Hopefully that won't affect its usefulness on the flight here. But let's go ahead and get ourselves to the moon. We just want to get to Periapsis and make a burn. So tell you what, let's... oh, look at this. Bug. Hey guys, you're supposed to fix bugs in this game, not cause new ones. Let's add a maneuver here. Oh, we already have a maneuver. That might be the problem. Let's go and delete this. Let's see if it'll let me edit now. Ah, okay, you know what? You get to live this time. So we are going to burn ourselves down to a nice tight orbit. Something like that. And then we are going to, yeah, see, 237 meters per second to slow down. That gives us about 500 to slow down for the landing, which is about what we're going to need. So that's pretty awesome. Well, most of this fuel is going to be used. We're not going to have any trouble getting home. Let's go ahead and warp to this maneuver and enjoy the show. Let's see, where is Moon? Oops, I think, whoa, there's Moon. Okay, luckily I stopped it right at the right time. I forgot that when you time warp through a sphere of influence, you lose that warp stop. That's something that the stock game doesn't really understand yet. So we're going to aim directly retrograde. We are burning away. Really, all I care about is my periapsis staying above 15. Yeah, that's fine. Periapsis is at 17. We are good with that. Okay, we're going to turn off stability assist to save battery. We are going to do all of these science experiments here. Oh, you got thrown away. We're also getting bonuses because Liowen's on the ship. We're getting bonuses to all of our experiments that we're doing, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, this isn't necessarily the ladder problem that the game usually has. This is possibly due to his head clipping into the pod that I have right above him. It might actually work better if he was in the other pod. Tell you what, let's do that. Let's transfer you into this pod. And then you let go and go to the other pod. That way, every time you come out, you're not going to get your head clamped into the thing. Now, where are we going to land? Well, the obvious place to want to land is... let me see if I can point out. No, it's not there. The obvious place to want to land is right here. I never remember which side it's on. I think it's on this side of these three craters. It's like right in here in this flat area right here. Possibly right up in here. And I think we're going to try it. And actually, you know what we should do? We should go back and see if there's a contract for this. Looks like the island airfield and the pyramids are the only things we're going to be able to investigate until we actually investigate them. So we'll worry about that thing later. Visit a structure on the moon. Something in the northwest crater caught our attention. I think that's the one. Let's actually back up and look in the thing here and see. Yes, it's telling me exactly where it is. And actually, I'm a little bit off. It's a little bit before those. So sweet. Yes, we are going to accept that contract. Oh, speaking of contracts, fly by the moon. Yeah, got it. And explore the moon. Yay, got it. Okay, we're going to accept that contract. Awesome. We are completing a contract from the anomaly surveyor. Oh, I'm excited. Okay. I'm inordinately excited about this. Let's go ahead and fly them. You know what? Another mod I have? Check this out. Enhanced nav ball, ambient light, nav ball HUD. We don't need that in map mode. Let's go ahead and close that. Oh yeah, slide over there. You do it, and let's make you big. Oh, there's my nav ball. Oh, that makes me awesome. I think I want that. Yes. Okay. Oh, I love that. Thank you. Thank you, Enhanced Nav Ball, for making everything in the world better. Okay. We are naturally swinging over to our maneuver nodes, so I think we're going to let that happen. And then I'll time warp us into where we're 23 minutes from the node. Well, that's awesome. Our episode is going to have a special guest star. How cool is that? Okay, that should get us very, very close. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, we are going to add a maneuver here. Let's see what it's going to cost to slow us down. 562. That's basically this entire engine. And then about 100 meters per second on the other engines, which really should be able to completely slow us down. Maybe not completely, but should be able to slow us down and get us home. So considering they're only doing the last maybe 200 meters per second of the entire descent, I'm happy with that. And actually, I'll have a little bit of extra fuel in case I need it for... Okay, we can't do an EVA report now. I'm actually starting to think potentially in burning up a little bit and to the right a little bit. Just to get us A, dead on, and B, not so we'll be dead when we get there. What do we got? 14 seconds before our burn. Probably want to do it maybe about 40 seconds before, maybe a minute before. I honestly don't know what the right time to do this is. What's weird is our drop stage. Okay, let's do it now. Our drop stage actually has more kick in it than, what we're dropping has less kick in it, I should say, than what we're going to be using because we have less mass and we have 2 of these engines, whereas right now we only have 1. We can already see it. Just turn off the nav HUD here. I'm getting a little worried that we're going to pass it. But like I said, I think we have enough juice to come back. And also, oh no, this is perfect. This is absolutely perfect. I hope we don't hit it with our spin stage now. We won't. Okay, maybe perfect is the wrong word. I don't know how close we have to get to it. Maybe we'll land and jet over there. Oh, that's pretty sweet. Oh yeah, kaboom! That was awesome. Okay, we are coming down on the flat crater here. Near this thing, we should probably have our engines going a little bit faster. Just keeping us at 5. And touchdown! Perfect landing. Good job, guys. Welcome to the moon. Let's do an EVA report. Liowen, you get the first EVA report. Hop back in the vessel or try to clamber up it because I hit the wrong button. Okay, I guess, you know what? Just go ahead and hop down. We're going to be planting flags anyway. Let's go ahead and plant a flag. First moon landing, Liowen and Yarmethian. Okay, speaking of Yarmethian, you can do a material study, a mystery goo, and a temperature scan. Keep. And then hop out to do your EVA report. Your EVA report is actually going to happen... What? Oh, the game just crashed. I hope I didn't lose all this footage. The game crash put us back before Liowen planted the flag. So I'm going to do all that, and I will come back when Yarmethian is coming out. There we go. First moon landing, Liowen and Yarmethian. I was calling you Yarmethian. You'll get used to that. I get everybody's name wrong. Okay. What does the ship have in it? The ship has a ton of Delta V. I don't see any reason why we shouldn't fly over there. I love those effects. That's awesome. Yeah, I would suggest this mod to anybody who wants to find any anomalies. Nice! Let's do a crew report. It's weird, I thought we already had one, but hey, that's fine. I think this is getting confused because we have 2 pods on here. Okay, I'm going to hit F5 to save here. And then Yarmethian, go ahead and get out. Liowen got out first the last time. Go ahead and ragdoll yourself. Oh god, don't knock the ship over. Oh, that is not something that would happen ever in a space program, so I don't accept it as a possibility. Okay, Yarmethian, I'm sorry, get back out. Okay, at least you're not gonna fall into the thing. You are gonna hop up here, and we're gonna get a screenshot of this, even though I'm not gonna use it as the cover of the video, because I want this to be a surprise that we make it. Oh boy, don't you fall into the thing. Okay. Look at that. That is awesome. Our ship is like in the worst spot though. There we go. Yeah, we can't get the flag and the guys and everything. I'm not going to plant another flag because flags take up valuable... Okay, fine. Take this EVA report, even though I know for a fact that we already have it in the pod. I have no idea who's who, but it doesn't matter anymore. Well, it doesn't matter that much, but... Okay, we're on the ship. Oh, Liowen, get out. We have to reset all these things so we can take more readings in orbit. And as before, I'm not going to make you watch this. Okay, now we're going to take off to the east. And we're going to turn stability assist on so we don't kill our guys. Oh, that would have sucked. Now we got to get over the lip of this crater. And we also want our apoapsis around 10 kilometers. Let's go up to 15. Why not? We'll splurge. We got the fuel, right? We got 600 meters per second left. That should be enough. Let's add a maneuver here. Add our apoapsis. I keep moving precise note around. Add our apoapsis. Doesn't have to be exact. We're just going to burn until our periapsis gets up about where our apoapsis is. 15 by 22. That works for me. Now we have a whole 345 meters per second left. I hope we didn't screw up by... playing around here. Let's go ahead and add a maneuver here and see what it's going to take to get us home. 283, we have 345. Look at that. We have more than we need. Let's go ahead and make this officially awesome here. Yeah, we want our periapsis to be somewhere around, I'm going to guess 25. I don't want to go crazy or anything. Something like that. Something like that. We have 36 minutes now. I'm hitting the wrong keys. We have 36 minutes in which to gather as many EVA reports as we can. So I am going to go into the options on this guy. Let's turn the warp settings globally on. And then what we're going to do here is we're just going to travel around with Liowen and get some EVA reports. We missed our burn time, but that shouldn't be a big deal. We got enough fuel to make up for not quite perfect. Okay, what is our actual periapsis here? 94 is too much. I want to say between 25 and 20. 18 will probably kill them. So, I don't know if you noticed this about the nav ball. You can set the transparency. I set it at about like 70% or so. And I think it looks nice. 22, 23, that's perfect. That's between 20 and 25. And we don't really have enough fuel to make this worth it. We're going to carry this with us, though. And we're going to toss it right before we get in the atmosphere. So we are going to warp to here. Because we can't warp through a sphere of influence change and expect it to work. Oh, EVA report. Bye-bye, Moon. Thanks for all the science. This is going to allow us to unlock pretty much everything we could ever possibly want. Oh, you can just hit escape to cancel time warp. That's pretty awesome. Okay, we're going to time warp down to about here. Where's Kerbin? There it is. Woohoo! Oh, look at that. Material study and temperature scan. We do not have time to get those, though. So sadly, we're just going to toss them. Yep. Because we want to be aiming ourselves retrograde. And it looks like we're coming down. Wouldn't it be awesome if we ended up in the Badlands? That's what I'm hoping for. And you know what I haven't been doing? I haven't been collecting stuff out here. I don't think we can do a crew report while we're coming down through the air. Although, you know what? I don't think we need... Crew reports are only on the surface anyway. There goes our spent stage. We apparently are more aerodynamic than it is. We are coming down at 32 kilometers per second. I'm sorry, 3.2 kilometers per second. So we want to make sure we are dead square in the retrograde. And I think we're going to... Oh, yeah, see, we don't have very much battery power left. So I was gonna actually hold retrograde using this, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna do it with my own skills here. The parachutes. Oh wait, here if I click this enables heat sensing. I'm actually gonna turn on fine controls. This will tell me how much temperature the parachutes have. See, they're only at 500 right now, so I think we'll be fine. This parachute is at 300, so yeah. So the parachute should live. See, our pod is 300. Our heat shield is at 1200, but it is ablating, which is awesome. It's doing exactly what it should do. We've bled off about 1 kilometer. Our stage is behind us, and it's actually, it's still falling away. It's going to vanish here when it gets above 21.5 or 22.5 kilometers. There it goes. It has died. We are still ablating like madmen. Our parachute here is... oh yeah, see, 380. These things are keeping nice and cool, which is awesome. The heat shield is doing its job. We are now under 2 kilometers a second. We are under orbital velocity. It's saying we're going to impact in the Highlands. We're down to 6 units of electricity. You know what I should have done? I should have transferred electricity from the batteries into the pods. That was a mistake on my part. Luckily, it's not going to come back and bite me. God, I love the shaky camera and everything. This is just awesome. Yeah, I complain about certain things in the game, but there are times when that doesn't matter. Because it is just fantastic what is going on right now. How's our shield doing? Oh my god, it's almost out of ablator. We actually chewed through the entire shield. Probably because of our shallow entry. But that's okay. The ablator did what it was supposed to do. It did exactly its job, no more, no less. Within 5% of its job. Okay, we are at 8... We're under 8 kilometers, so as soon as we pull the chutes, they're going to go. I really see no reason. I'm going to wait until we're below Mach. Might as well. We can't do an EVA report. There's that. Okay, sweet. We are good. We are upright. We are coming down. I'll see you on the ground. And... touchdown. Awesome. Okay. I am quick saving because I don't want the Kraken to kill us again. Let's go ahead and, Lywin, do one last EVA report. Keep it. I just realized you never planted a flag on the moon. You should have actually planted a flag and taken it down. Oh, well. Not a big deal. You're only a scientist. Okay. Go ahead and... Oh. Uh-oh, you might not be able to get back in now. We can fix that. Yarmouthon. You want to... Actually, no, you want to transfer yourself back up to the top. That's where you were before anyway. And then Lywin, get in there. Okay. We already have the CVA... Oh, no, we don't actually have the CVA report. Because we got the one in the air. There we go. Oh, this is just going to be a science-alicious mission here. Okay, 865 science. We got 800 this mission alone. That is awesome. We are going to say next on that, we got 500 grand. You guys both gained XP, but Yarmouthon was the only one who gained a level. Lywin, although actually I think Lywin actually had a level already. So that's awesome. Let's go ahead and see what we got here. We got science data. We got explore the moon. We got explore the moon. We got explore the moon. We visited a structure on the moon, and they're like, what was that? We landed on the moon, and all of that. Let's see what contracts. What did we not get? Oh, we forgot to test a stack decoupler. Oh, well. We can do that anytime. My cat's excited. My cat is as excited as I am. Let's go ahead and spend our spoils. Actually, you know what? Let's see what they want us to do here. You know what we can do now? We can investigate the pyramids. Oh, and an Arctic crash site. Investigate a crashed vessel at the Arctic. We can investigate the pyramids. We've already been to the pyramids. I've been there once in... actually, have I been there twice? I don't remember if I went there in my other save. In not Quest for Stacks, the last one we did, whatever it was called. Bases. The 2 bases ones. I think I went to the pyramids in that other bases one, too. But let's go ahead and investigate the Arctic crash site. Let's go ahead and accept that contract. And let's see, where does this VIP want to go? Orbit around Kerbin. That's pretty easy, but we're not really doing that right now. Plant a flag on the moon. Where were you when we were planting flags on the moon? Basic jet engine in flight over Kerbin. That wants to get higher than we could actually go in a jet. So we're not going to bother with that. Temperature scans and minimus. Look at that. They want temperature scans and minimus. So we've never even been there. So I think this is going to be next episode. We're just gonna fly up to the Arctic. I think that'll be fun. And obviously we're going to need plane parts for that. So let's go ahead and research aviation. Let's research. Tell you what. Let's research more aviation. We still have 730. We can't research it. Oh, we have to upgrade the building before we can research these. Now, there's one thing in particular I want. I want to kind of drill up through this part of the tech tree, which means, see, we could get there right now, because I want to start doing resource scanning. I would also like more stuff. Do I own this? No, I don't own this yet. Okay. And then we get that other science lab and a couple ladders, which will be awesome. Should be lower in the tree, but hey, that's just me. Solar panels are basically a must. We can actually go solar panels, then this, which, I mean, cubic octagonal strut, everybody loves it. And then get to here from there. So let's just get solar panels right now. Not even think about it. Miniaturization. Yeah, we don't really care about that. How much does it cost to upgrade the R&D facility? 451. That's just a little too much. That'll only leave us with $50,000 to make our plane, and probably the plane's going to crash a little bit. Let's be honest. We also need to upgrade our runway. Not even thinking about it. And we'll hold off on that to see if we can build a plane for 30 parts. I doubt we can. It is me after all. So there you go. Next episode, we are going to investigate some things on Kerbin. We are going to at least go to the Arctic site, if not also hit the pyramids and maybe the runway over here and see what it's got to say. I hope you enjoyed watching this. I definitely enjoyed playing it. It's good to be back. It's good to start a new series. I am HMV, and I will, as always, talk at you later.